Now then, turn Tolly off, make this and a cup of tea and come for a walk with me. Where am I? Well, if they can hear sheep, not goats, sheep, they'll know I'm up in Cumbria. Best part of country apart from Yorkshire. And tonight I brought you to Eccles, which is a tarn that Beatrice Potter purchased in 1926. And it's absolutely stunningly lovely. It really is. It's an absolute... if you can hear them up there, they're making a right round. You'll not see them, they're a bit far away. But this is Eccles. And like I say, it was purchased by Beatrix in 1926. And it's the place where her and her husband would come at night. She filled it with fish. He was a keen fisherman. The most amazing woman, my beautiful wife Cheryl, and our little Sid sat over there. We'll go over there in a minute. I just wanted to show you all this. Shut up. Spoiling, bleeding peace and tranquilness. Eccles. So we'll go back to the story, shall we? 1926, Beatrice purchased this lake, part of it should I say. She just fell in love with it. She lived about a mile from here, at near Sorry. We're at far Sorry. It's National Trust owned now, and Beatrix would come up here in the evening and she'd sit down, take a sketchbook out, start drawing. What a lovely place. William, her husband, would be sat either on bankside or they had a boat. He'd be on his little rowing boat and he'd be out there catching fish that she'd stocked up for him. Might not have been much good, so she filled it with fish for him. There's water lilies here that Beatrice planted a sen. But I watch where I'm walking. It's a bit climbing over a tree. She actually planted the lilies herself. And who knows, where Cheryl sat at the moment could have probably been one of them places that Beatrix sat herself drawing. I could, honestly. I can spend all day at places like that. And so could Cheryl. It's one of our favourite places to be in the evening. And especially how warm it's been lately. We've come up here regularly and just sat down. Our Sid loves to go swimming in there. We chuck him a stick in and he'll go in swimming. Gets away from it all, doesn't it? They're herdwicks up there, what you can hear. Herdwick sheep. She saw beauty of this, Beatrice. Absolutely fell in love with it. And we have, haven't we?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Beautiful.
There we go. That's Cheryl, my amazing wife. Sid. Come here, Sid. Come here. Wait, let me turn that round a bit. Here, Sid. Say hello, Sid.
Hello everybody.
There you go. And, oops, sorry about that. Right down to water's edge. See? And I thought, what shall we do tonight? And Cheryl says, well, before we have us tea, I'll have a walk up to Eccles and sit here. Take his lead off and let him have a jump in. we're up obviously in Cumbria, and we came up last night just to get away from it all, just have a bit of a break. Oh, turn that back. I've got one of these sticks, but it's bleeding useless, honestly, for my GoPro. It's not very good at all. So it'd be better if it were far away. It's been really busy again at work. It's always busy, sadly, at work. When I say sadly, I don't mean that I don't like it. I love work. I absolutely adore it. I've got call out phone, so we're actually on standby for answering phones, but Fez and Tom are on duty should we be called out in the evening, because obviously it's 2.5 hours from here. I can't get her back in that time. It's our weekend off, so we'll relax it. Oh, hang on, let me just turn that round. Go on, Sid, get it, Sid. Right. Oh God, this is deep. Yes. They're loving it. Little skinny legs. Don't you dare. Go on, Sid, get it. Get it, Sid. Go on, Sid, get it. Go on. Push him in.
Oh, should have been.
Go on, Sid, get it. Get it, Sid. He's drinking water thinking lake's going to go down. Go on, Sid. So he says. Well, I better leave you all in peace. This camera's all low today, innit? I'm not doing right well. Turn this bloody stick thing back round and hope the camera don't fall off. That's it. I'm going to leave you all in peace while we go for another walk. I'm going to walk right round it. It's only bloody 15 minutes, if that, to go round it. Hey, now then. I bought this from second-hand shop. £8. Right buy. Honestly. It's me hoodie. See? £8. Oh, I was well impressed, honestly. It was a bit cooler earlier, so I thought, oh, I forgot my coat, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to buy a coat just because it's turned cold. So I can't get it on, because hang on a minute. And I thought, you know what? I call in charity shop. Which one was it, Cheryl? Children, weren't it? Something to do with kids. Oh, animals. It was a dog one, that's it. I looked in children one day when I went in it. Went in animal shop and got this. It was it was a £5 and I gave them £8 because I got £8 in my pocket. And I love it. Bloody hell, it's brilliant. Best £8 I've spent in a long time. So I bought this today. It's the only thing I really bought. You know, when we were kids, we lived out of jumble sales. They were tin up on Richmond near where we lived, and they'd have jumble sales on a Saturday. My mother were always there, and I always walked around in long short trousers. Long short trousers were too long for me, but too short for a kid whose mother had took them to jumble sale. So I ended up with them. They used to come down just past my knees. In fact, sometimes they come right down my leg, but they should have been shorts. So I'm not averse to wearing second-hand clothes when I were a kid, and I think this is the first second-hand top I've wore for bloody, I don't know, 40 odd year. But I love it. It's brilliant. Recycling, innit? It's what it's all about today. Upcycling, don't you call it now?
I think that's for furniture, innit?
Ah, that's furniture then, innit? Clothes, it must be like, I don't know what it is, but it's brilliant. I'd recommend anybody to do it. I'm going to say press like, as I always do. For God's sake, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you thought about me thing with Moss Eccles. I'd love to know. Tell me if you think it's nice. Subscribe, and to all new subscribers, thank you. It means so much. Genuinely. Love seeing somebody else has subscribed. I love it. I think there's 533. In fact, I know there's 533. Watch it all the time. And I think, why the hell do they want to watch this Undertaker who's got mental health issues?